I believed love meant sacrifice, and I wore that belief like armor. Lauren always smiled when I said things like that. I thought her smile meant gratitude. Now I know it meant calculation. You don't have to work so hard, Lauren said. I want to, I replied. It's temporary, she added. Temporary became my whole life. I took extra shifts at the warehouse and freelance jobs at night. Every dollar went toward a future she kept redesigning. We need a better place, she said one evening. I'm saving, I said. My friends' fiancés don't struggle like this, she replied. That line stung, but I nodded. I'll figure it out, I said. Ryan laughed when I told him later. Man, you're whipped, he joked. I'm committed, I said. There's a difference, Ryan said, softer. I ignored that too. Emily didn't laugh. She watched Lauren carefully during dinner. Why does everything have to cost so much? Emily asked. Lauren smiled sweetly. Quality matters, she said. So does honesty, Emily replied. I cut in fast. She just wants stability, I said. Lauren squeezed my hand. Thank you, she whispered. That squeeze felt like approval. I proposed a week later. The ring drained my savings and my pride. We stood in the park under fake stars. Is this real? She asked. Yes, I said, voice shaking. She cried and said yes. People clapped. I felt like a hero. That night, she pulled me aside. There's one thing, she said. My chest tightened. What is it? I asked. We should upgrade the ring later, she said carefully. I'm maxed out already, I admitted. She sighed. Then take a small loan, she said. For us, she added quickly. My stomach dropped. I'll pay it back, she promised. I nodded because love had trained me to. I trust you, I said. She kissed my cheek. Just one last favor, she whispered. I smiled, already drowning. I didn't know favors could feel like traps. I stared at the ring on her finger. It shined brighter than my future. Are you okay? She asked. Yeah, I lied. Don't overthink, she said. Ryan texted me later. You alive? He wrote. Engaged, I replied. Congrats, man, he answered. I stared at the ceiling. Emily knocked on my door. Are you happy? She asked. I should be, I said. She sat beside me. Happiness shouldn't feel heavy, she said. I forced a laugh. You worry too much, I told her. She didn't argue. Lauren called from the living room. Ethan, can you come here? I stood up. Emily grabbed my arm. Just be careful, she whispered. I nodded again. Lauren smiled when she saw me. I found a lender, she said. So fast. I asked. They trust couples, she replied. My mouth went dry. This helps our future, she continued. I heard my heartbeat louder than her voice. When do I sign? I asked. Tomorrow, she said, relieved. She hugged me tight. I hugged back, because that's what good men do. Inside, something cracked quietly. I told myself love required faith. I didn't know faith could be weaponized. That night, I couldn't sleep. Lauren slept easily beside me. I watched the ceiling again. I whispered promises to myself. I'll make this work, I said softly. The room stayed silent. Love didn't answer back. But I signed anyway. Because I believed sacrifice proved love. I didn't know it was proof of how easy I was to use. I went to bed thinking tomorrow would fix everything. I didn't know tomorrow was the beginning of the end. Lauren turned in her sleep and smiled. I smiled too, because hope is stubborn. Outside, the city stayed awake. Inside, I kept convincing myself. This is love, I whispered again. I didn't hear the lie in my own voice. The ring rested heavy on her hand. The debt rested heavier on my chest. I closed my eyes and chose belief over fear. That choice would cost me everything. But I didn't know that yet. I just knew I loved her. And love, I thought, was enough. I was wrong, but that truth hadn't reached me yet. It was already on its way. Toward me. I lost everything in one afternoon. Lauren sat across from me at the cafe, phone face down, smile tight. We need to talk, she said. I know, I replied. The deal fell through. She nodded. I heard. Give me a week, I said. I can fix it.
She sighed.
That's what scares me. What scares you? I asked. Your faith, she said. It's not stable. I laughed, weak. Love isn't a spreadsheet. She wiped her eyes. I need stability, Ethan. I gave you everything, I said. You gave effort, she said calmly. Not security. I leaned forward. Tell me the truth. She looked away. I'm tired. Lauren, I said louder. She met my eyes. I didn't mean to hurt you. Did you use me? I asked.
She paused.
I did what I had to. The words landed soft and deadly. So, this is normal to you? It happens, she said. People grow. With someone else? I asked. Her silence answered. Who? I said. Mark, she replied. Mark Reynolds. My chest burned. Since when? A while, she said. He's consistent. I stood up. So am I. She shook her head. You're hopeful. Ryan walked in then, smiling. Hey, lovers. Lauren stood. I should go. Ryan frowned. What's going on? She's leaving, I said. Lauren touched Ryan's arm. Don't blame Ethan. Ryan laughed nervously. This is stress talking. I'm done, she said. I grabbed her wrist. Say it matters. She pulled free. It did. That's it, I asked. She smiled, almost relieved. Take care. She walked out without looking back. Ryan sat down slowly. Man, he said, she just needs space. Stop, I said. She didn't mean it, he added. She meant every word, I said. Ryan swallowed. I didn't know. You knew something, I said. He looked down. I'm sorry. I left before he could say more. The bus ride home felt endless. My phone buzzed with loan alerts and missed calls. At home, my mother stood in the kitchen. You're early, she said. It's over, I replied. She nodded. I guessed. She left smiling, I said. My mother's voice stayed calm. That hurts more. I wasn't enough, I said. She shook her head. You were too much. I sat in the dark living room. The silence pressed hard. I whispered. I did everything right. No one answered. Love didn't scream when it died. It just left quietly, taking everything with it. I stared at the wall and felt hollow. Love didn't just fail me. It emptied me. My phone rang again. Ethan, the funding is gone, Daniel said. They pulled out. I understand, I replied. Thanks for trying. He hesitated. You'll recover. I know, I lied. The call ended. My mother sat beside me. Eat something, she said. I'm not hungry, I answered. She folded her hands. Heartbreak steals appetite. I built everything for her, I said. She chose herself, my mother replied. That makes me stupid, I said. It makes you loving, she said. I laughed once. Love didn't save me. It taught you, she said. I shook my head. I feel empty. She squeezed my shoulder. Emptiness passes. My phone buzzed. Ryan texted. I'm here if you want. I typed. Not tonight. The room grew darker. I spoke to the ceiling. I tried to be enough, I said. The ceiling stayed quiet. I stood and checked the account. The numbers mocked me. Broke, I whispered. I sat again. What do I do now? No answer came. I replayed her smile, calm and clean. She wasn't cruel, I said aloud. She was finished. That hurt more than anger. I turned off the lights. The couch felt cold. I'll sleep, I said. Sleep didn't come. I stared into nothing. I loved her, I said. The words felt useless. Outside, a car passed. Inside, I stayed still. I lost, I admitted. The admission hurt, then settled. I breathed slowly. I'm still here, I said. The dark listened. I closed my eyes and let the quiet win. Tomorrow could wait. Tonight had already taken everything. I sat there until dawn, counting breaths, learning silence, realizing loss had stripped me bare without comfort or answers. My phone rang before sunrise. "Mr. Cole," a man said, "this is your final notice." "I don't have it," I replied. "You said that yesterday," he said. Another call followed. "You owe us," a woman said. "I know," I answered. "When will you pay?" "I don't know." Silence hit harder than yelling. Friends stopped replying. Messages stayed unread. I sat on the edge of my bed and laughed once. "So this is it," I said to myself. Ryan finally called that afternoon. "Ethan," he said, cautious. "You knew," I replied.
"What?"
"You knew she was leaving." He exhaled. "I suspected." I stood up fast. "You watched me bleed." "I didn't think it was this bad," he said. "You let me look stupid," I said. "I was trying to stay neutral," he replied. "Neutral means choosing her," I said. "That's not fair," he argued. "Nothing was fair," I said. He paused. "I'm sorry." "Too late," I said. The line went dead. Something broke with it. Emily came over that night. She didn't sit down. "You ignored every sign," she said. "I loved her," I replied. "You worshipped her," she said. "That's different," I said. "No," she said. "That's the problem." I rubbed my face. "I wasn't enough." "You were blind," she said. "That hurts," I replied. "Truth usually does," she said. I looked away. I thought sacrifice meant love. "It means boundaries," she replied. Her words burned. "I failed," I said. "You learned," she said. I shook my head. "It doesn't feel like learning." "It will," she replied. She left me alone with my thoughts. The room felt smaller. My phone buzzed again. Another collector. I turned it off. That night, I walked until my feet hurt. I ended up at a quiet bar. I ordered water. A man beside me laughed softly. "Bad day?" he asked. "Bad life," I said. He smirked. "Temporary." "You don't know me," I replied. He raised his glass. "Victor Hale." "Ethan Cole," I said. He studied me. "You look useful." "That's a strange compliment," I said. "Pain sharpens people," he replied. "I'm not interested," I said. "Good," he said. "Desperation ruins potential." I frowned. "You don't comfort people, do you?" "No," he said. "I challenge them." I laughed bitterly. "I've lost everything."
"No," he said.
"You lost illusions." "That doesn't pay debt," I replied. "Neither does pity," he said. He leaned closer. "What will you do now?" "Survive," I said. "Barely?" he asked. I clenched my jaw. "What's your point?" "Pain is leverage," he said. "If you stop wasting it." I stared at him. "You sound cruel." "I'm honest," he replied. Silence stretched. "You think I'm broken," I said. "I think you're untrained," he replied. That annoyed me. "You don't know my limits." "I see them," he said. I stood. "I should go." "Run if you want," he said. I paused. "Or stay," he added. "And learn." I sat back down. "What do you want?" I asked. "To see what you choose," he replied. We talked until midnight. He asked questions. I answered honestly. No sympathy. No praise. Just pressure. When I left, the air felt cold. My phone stayed off. My chest felt heavy, but focused. At home, I stared at my reflection. "Are you done?" I asked myself. The mirror didn't answer, but the silence felt different. Less empty. More waiting. I thought of Lauren, of Ryan, of Emily's words, of Victor's challenge. I whispered, "I can stay broken." Then I whispered again, "Or I can become dangerous." The choice sat in my hands, sharp and clear. Rock bottom spoke. I listened. Victor didn't call. He waited. 3 days later, I showed up at his office. "You're late," he said. "I came," I replied. "That's not the same," he said. I sat across from him. "Say it," he said. "Say what?" "Why you're here." "I want control," I said. "Over her?" "Over myself," I replied. He nodded once. "Good," he said. "Your excuses end now." He slid papers toward me. "Read," he said. "This looks impossible," I replied. Then you'll stop lying to yourself, he said. I failed the first week. Again, Victor said. I'm trying, I replied. Trying is noise, he said. I clenched my fists. You want results, he added. I stopped talking about Lauren. Why are you quiet? Ryan asked later. I'm busy, I replied. With what? Becoming better, I said. He laughed. You don't sound happy, he said. I sound focused, I replied. Victor noticed everything. You explained too much, he said. I thought clarity mattered, I replied. Power prefers silence, he said. I failed again. You hesitated, he said. I was thinking, I replied. Stop, he said. Days blurred. Pressure replaced sadness. Where's your anger? He asked. I buried it, I replied. Good, he said. Anger leaks. Emily called. You don't visit, she said. I'm working, I replied. On what? My future, I said.
She paused.
Don't disappear, she warned. I'm reappearing, I replied. Victor pushed harder. Why do you want this? He asked. So, I'm never helpless again, I said. That's fear, he said. That's memory, I replied. He smiled thinly. Better answer, he said. Ryan tried again. Coffee, he asked. No, I replied. You're shutting me out, he said. I'm setting limits, I replied. That ended the call. I didn't chase him. Silence felt stronger than defense. Weeks passed. You failed, Victor said. I know, I replied. Do it again, he said. My hands shook. Focus, he said. I am, I replied. Then act, he said. I acted. I stopped doubting. Better, he said. One night, I asked him, why help me? He looked at me. I don't help, he said. I invest. That changed something. You think I'm worth it? I asked. I think you're unfinished, he replied. I stopped seeking approval. Good, he said. The contract came unexpectedly. Read carefully, Victor said. I am, I replied. My hands trembled. Sign when ready, he said. I thought of the man who begged. I'm ready, I said. The pen felt heavy. Last chance, he said. I don't want chances, I replied. I signed. Welcome, Victor said. I exhaled slowly. You didn't smile, he noted. I don't need to, I replied. He nodded. You've changed, he said. I stood taller. I chose to, I replied. Outside, the city sounded different. Not louder. Clearer. Ryan texted. You okay? Yes, I replied. I put the phone away. What now? I asked Victor. Now, he said. You stop asking. I walked forward without explaining myself. I wasn't begging life to be fair anymore. I was preparing to take from it. People didn't congratulate me loudly. They spoke carefully instead. Ethan, glad you could make time, one investor said. You asked for the meeting, I replied. He smiled tighter. Of course. Weeks ago, he ignored my emails. Now, he leaned forward. What do you need? He asked. Clarity, I said. He nodded fast. We value transparency. I almost laughed. Sarah Miller waited outside my office. I'm your new assistant, she said. I know, I replied. She watched me closely. You don't celebrate much, she said. I work, I replied. She nodded. I'll keep things efficient. Daniel Wright called that afternoon. Contracts are clean, he said. What about risks? I asked. Mark Reynolds, he replied. My jaw tightened. He's circling, Daniel said. I'm not, I replied. Good, he said. Stay that way. Victor stopped by later. They listen now, he said. They hear money, I replied. He smiled. Same thing. At a networking event, someone whispered my name. Cole, a man asked. Yes, I replied. He offered his hand quickly. I've heard good things, he said. From who? I asked. He hesitated. People. Sarah leaned in later. You didn't react, she said. To what? To the attention, she replied. I noticed, I said. Daniel texted. Engagement announced. I typed back. Who? Lauren and Reynolds, he replied. I stared at the screen. Nothing moved inside me. You okay? Sarah asked. I'm fine, I replied. She studied me. You say that differently. Victor called. Do you feel nothing? He asked. Yes, I replied. That's progress, he said. A board member spoke up. We trust your leadership, he said. Do you? I asked. He cleared his throat. Your numbers speak. I ended the meeting early. Efficient, Sarah said. Necessary, I replied. That night, Ryan called. You're everywhere, he said. I'm busy, I replied. You sound distant, he said. I am, I replied. He went quiet. I'm proud of you, he said. Thank you, I replied. I meant it. The launch day arrived quietly. Everything's ready, Sarah said. Proceed, I replied. Screens lit up. Emails poured in. Congratulations, someone said. Appreciated, I replied. Daniel shook my hand. You're official, he said. I know, I replied. Victor stood beside me. Your name looks good there, he said. It feels unfamiliar, I replied. You'll adjust, he said. I looked at the company banner. My name sat at the top. Sarah spoke softly. You earned this, she said. I survived, I replied. She smiled once. Sometimes that's harder, she said. I walked through the office. People stepped aside. Voices lowered. Money didn't change me. It changed the way people spoke to me. And for the first time, I understood the difference. I spotted Lauren before she saw me. Her laugh was louder than it needed to be. Ethan, she said, surprised. Lauren. I replied calmly. She looked me up and down. You look different, she said. I feel different, I replied. Mark stepped in front of her. Do we know each other? He asked. No, I said. He nodded dismissively. Good. Lauren laughed again, sharp this time. This is Mark, she said. I assumed, I replied. Mark smirked. We're engaged, he said. Congratulations, I replied. Lauren blinked. That's it, she asked. That's enough, I said. She leaned closer. We should talk, she said quietly. I'm listening, I replied. Not here, she said. Then say it quickly, I replied. Her smile faltered. You're cold, she said. I'm focused, I replied. Mark checked his phone. I'll get drinks, he said. When he left, Lauren exhaled. I didn't expect this, she said. Neither did I replied. You're not angry, she said. No, I replied. That scares me, she admitted. It shouldn't, I said. She lowered her voice. I think about you sometimes, she said. I don't, I replied. The words landed harder than shouting. You don't mean that, she said. I do, I replied. She reached for my arm. I miss us, she said. There is no us, I replied. Mark returned with drinks. You ready? He asked her. Yes, she said, too fast. He glanced at me. What do you do? He asked. I work, I replied. He laughed. Good answer. I walked away first. Later, my phone buzzed. Can we talk alone? Lauren texted. I typed back. No. She replied instantly. Why? I stared at the screen. Because silence is clearer, I typed. She didn't respond. Emily called that night. I heard you saw her, she said. Yes, I replied. How did it feel? She asked. Quiet, I replied. She smiled through the phone. I'm proud of you, she said. I paused. I believe you, I replied. The next morning, Daniel walked into my office. You made an impression, he said. On who? I asked. Mark Reynolds, he replied. He knows now, Daniel added. I nodded once. Good, I said. Daniel smiled. He wasn't amused, he said. I'm not here to amuse him, I replied. Outside my window, the city moved on. So did I. Daniel closed my office door quietly. Mark Reynolds is bleeding, he said. I didn't touch him, I replied. I know, Daniel said. He touched himself. I leaned back. What happened? I asked. Shortcuts, he replied. Bad contracts. Hidden debts. I nodded. He always rushed, I said. Karma doesn't, Daniel replied. My phone rang at midnight. Ethan, Lauren whispered. Her voice shook. What do you want? I asked. I'm scared, she said. I stayed silent. Mark's investors are pulling out, she said. I heard, I replied. She cried softly. I don't know what to do, she said. You'll figure it out, I replied. I thought you'd help, she said. I already did, I replied. She sniffed. By leaving, she asked. By surviving, I replied. Her breathing broke. I made a mistake, she said. I know, I replied. I chose wrong, she said. You chose yourself, I replied. She went quiet. I miss you, she said. I miss who I was, I replied. She whispered, I need you. I answered, you need yourself. The call ended. I didn't feel relief. I felt distance. Victor visited the next morning. Don't confuse closure with mercy, he said. I'm not, I replied. You didn't save her, he said. I didn't destroy her, I replied. He nodded. That's balance, he said. Ryan called later. I owe you an apology, he said. Say it, I replied. I failed you, he said. You watched, I replied. I was weak, he admitted. I know, I replied. I'm sorry, he said. I forgive you, I replied. He exhaled hard. You're better than me, he said. No, I replied. I'm done being angry. That night, Daniel texted. Engagement canceled, he wrote. I stared at the message. Another followed. Mark's account's frozen.
My phone rang again.
It's over, Lauren said. Her voice sounded empty. I lost everything, she said. I lost myself once, I replied. She cried harder. I thought money meant safety, she said. It only delays truth, I replied. Can I see you? She asked. No, I replied.
Please, she begged.
Goodbye, Lauren, I said. The line went dead. I stood by the window. The city lights flickered. Victor texted once. Lesson complete, it read. I replied. Understood. Karma didn't rush. It remembered. And it collected. I saw her before the building did. Lauren stood by the glass doors, eyes red, makeup streaked, hands shaking. Tom Harris leaned toward me. You know her? He asked quietly. Yes, I replied. She's been here a while, he said. I know, I replied. I walked closer. Lauren looked up fast. Ethan, she said. I stopped a few steps away. You shouldn't be here, I said. I didn't know where else to go, she replied. People passed us. No one stopped. Please, she said. Tom stepped back politely. I'll give you space, he said. Lauren swallowed. I'm sorry, she said. I waited. No excuses, she added. I know, I replied. She wiped her face. I used you, she said. Yes, I replied. I was selfish, she said. Yes, I replied. I hurt you, she whispered. Yes, I replied. Her shoulders shook. Why won't you yell? She asked. Because I don't need to, I replied. She looked confused. I deserve it, she said. Deserving doesn't matter, I replied. I lost everything, she said. I lost myself once, I replied. She stepped closer. I loved you, she said. I loved you too, I replied. Her eyes widened. Loved, she asked. Yes, I replied. What changed? She asked. I chose myself, I replied.
She broke then.
You were always there, she cried. And you walked away, I replied. People glanced at us. Someone whispered. I see now, she said. See what? I asked. How invisible feels, she replied. I nodded. It's quiet, I said. She reached for me and stopped. I won't touch you, she said. Thank you, I replied. I don't want money, she said. I know, I replied. I want forgiveness, she said. I gave that already, I replied. She shook her head. Then why does this hurt? She asked. Because forgiveness isn't reunion, I replied. She cried harder. I ruined us, she said. You ended us, I replied. A car horn sounded nearby. Life continued. I don't hate you, I said. That's worse, she replied. I'm not punishing you, I said. I'm choosing peace, I added. She nodded slowly. I see the difference, she said. Tom cleared his throat nearby. Everything okay? He asked. Yes, I replied. Lauren looked at him. Thank you for watching him, she said. He nodded once. He seems fine, he said. I stepped toward the door. Goodbye, Lauren, I said. She whispered my name. I didn't turn. Behind me, her sob faded into the noise of the street. I walked inside. The elevator doors closed. My reflection stared back at me, steady and calm. I didn't feel victorious. I felt finished. Outside, she stood alone. Inside, I moved on. Emily leaned against my office door and smiled. You look boring, she said. I'll take that, I replied. She laughed. You finally look peaceful, she said. I feel steady, I replied. She stepped inside. No chaos, she asked. Not today, I said. She nodded. I worried you'd disappear, she admitted. I almost did, I replied. Mom called later that night. I see you on the news, she said. I hope that's good, I replied. She paused. I worried you'd turn cold, she said. I didn't, I replied. You turned careful, she said. Yes, I replied. Victor visited before leaving town. You don't need me anymore, he said. I know, I replied. That wasn't humility, he said. It was honesty, I replied. He smiled slightly. You learned the lesson, he said. I lived it, I replied. He stood up. Don't waste it, he said. I won't, I replied. Ryan sent a message. Dinner sometime, he asked. Yes, I replied. He called immediately. Thank you, he said. For what? I asked. For not hating me, he said. I got tired, I replied. That night, I stayed late. The office lights were low. The city hummed outside. I stood by the window alone. I spoke out loud. I don't regret loving her, I said. The room stayed quiet. I regret losing myself, I continued. My phone buzzed. Long day. Sarah texted. Productive, I replied. She sent a thumbs up. I walked back to my desk. Papers were neat. No chaos. No noise. I remembered begging once. Please stay, I had said. I shook my head. I'll never beg again, I said now. I sat down. I didn't win because she lost, I said. The words felt right. I won because I survived, I continued. I looked at my reflection in the dark glass. You learned, I said. The man staring back didn't flinch. I locked the office and stepped into the elevator. Going home, the guard asked. Yes, I replied. The doors closed slowly. Good night, he said. Good night, I replied. Outside, the air felt calm. No tension. No fear. I walked forward without looking back. Growth over bitterness, I whispered. The streetlights passed quietly. My phone stayed silent. I wasn't chasing revenge. I wasn't chasing approval. I was choosing a future. I smiled once, small and real. That was worth it, I said. I kept walking.